had a kickback last week, so I'm a little jumpy. Oh man, we got some major snipe on that one. My goodness. I gotta practice with this machine, I guess. Not too happy with it. We're real close to our 0.75, so I don't want to take any more off. Turn that noisy thing off. I need to read more on my manual that I have for the planer and see if there's something that I'm doing that I could do better. Hopefully we can get that terrible snipe out of there. Feels like I can do another turn. See, that's locked down pretty good to the bed. Where on the planer I could move it all over the place, so something's still out of adjustment. Go 3/4 of a turn. Parts. We're in the habit of just feeding one at a time. It's only taken off of the top plane. This is just smoothing, not really meant to remove material. In our whole belt. Doing this as a set, trying to keep their thicknesses the same. Overlap them. Do our dial caliper. All right, so we're just getting just under our 3/4. So I don't want to sand any more than I have to. But I do want that snipe gone. Let's focus on one surface, the front surface maybe, of the face plane. That one looks pretty good. Okay, we'll hand sand from there. What's the next step for cutting them to size? Do you remember? 4-step process. We're going to join an edge first, aren't we? Going nice and slow so we get small mill marks. And I'm going to set the jointed edge to the right. I'm keeping track of that jointed edge. Equal pressure with the left hand and right hand push sticks. Otherwise you'll get a little bit of snipe on that edge. So yep, keeping them to the right. It's always probably a good idea to mark them as well. I'm just not taking the time to do that. Facing them all the same way. So there is our jointed edge on the right of each piece. And I know all of our rails and stiles need to be exactly 2 inches. So setting that up at 2 inches. Double checking, making sure it's accurate, right at 2 inches. And as a set, if I'm off just a hair or two, they'll all be the same. Here we go. Step number 2, rip to finish width. Left push stick, keeping our part tight to the fence. Right push stick, pushing it through. Keeping our table clean. Another stile. And now our rails. We've got one 3-inch rail. Oh my, that'll work. Didn't realize we were so close. Okay, that's our 3-inch rail. And now we need 2 2-inch rails. All right, step number 2 is complete. Take care of our scrap. Step 3 and 4, do you remember? Coming over here, I'm gonna get my cart so we don't have pieces on the bed of the machine, the radio arm saw, for step 3 and 4. I haven't been marking them with chalk or pencil. Let's see if I've still got them all the same direction. Yep. So the right, now that'll go against the fence. Okay, so our we're squaring in step 3, right? And then we're going to, step 4 is to cut the other end. Now, I've got to get me a system. Being these are longer than my fence, I can't do the stop block there, so I'm gonna have to have a stop block here. So step 3, we square it in with the jointed edge against the fence, we flip it, and then we're ready to cut those to length. So the 2 stiles are much longer than the rails. All 3 rails will be the same length that way. Step 3, squaring in. Step 4, cut it to length using a stop block so they're all the same measurement. Okay, so that's where I'm going. From there, the next video we'll be using the Foreman Craig system for drilling our holes, and then the Foreman bed here clamp system to drive it all together. 2 screws in each rail into the stiles, and it'll be a strong face frame. So that's where we're going. See you then.